Hello and welcome to today's online lecture providing you with the final assessment guidelines in KCB205 Professional Communication. This lecture is broken into 4 recordings. They all have to do with your 2 final pieces of written assessment in KCB205. 1. Assessment 3A, the team document. 2. Executive summary, and this is an integrated part of your team document assessment. Apply the provided template in that recording. 3. Assessment 3B, in the individual, team and peer appraisal. And 4. Reflective practice approach, that must be applied in the last part of Assessment 3B, the self and peer appraisal. Let's begin part 1. This first recording is on Assessment 3A, the team document, which is 25% of the total unit and refers to all 4 learning outcomes of this unit. And it's completed and submitted as a team. Due date is in week 13, on Tuesday the 29th of May at 11:59 p.m. You find all this information and more on Blackboard under the headline Assessment. In this last team assessment, you and your team will further develop your proposal presented to your internal colleagues at the consultancy firm in Assessment 2. Take the content feedback from previous team consultations and the team presentation in week 8 and 9 and develop it accordingly. Your reader is now the external client, so make sure you adjust the balance of your content and writing style to fit that context. The content of the initial planning phase is there to create credibility and justify your proposal. Give enough facts and data to do just that and leave out redundant facts already known to your client. In the implementation phase, make sure that you are detailed enough with, for example, the media mix and timeline, and show how you propose to meet the client's communication opportunity or problem, with a proposal carefully tailored to both meet the target audience's need and media habits, and of course deliver on the defined objectives. An example of what your idea and message would look like in one of your chosen communication channels must be presented. That could be a social media post, a flyer, or a storyboard for a video, for example. The implementation phase is what excites the client the most and should therefore be given extra focus in the written team document. This is the communication idea, message, and activities you actually propose to improve the client's situation. Make sure it's clever and at the same time presented in a way that makes it easy to understand. The evaluation phase is there to wrap up the document in a persuasive way, to reassure the client that you are a serious partner. Make sure you finish the written proposal with a proper paragraph indicating the next step. All instructions on how to write and design the Assessment 3A, the team document, are presented in the week 8 and 9 lectures. You should, of course, also read Blackboard. And you also have the opportunity to have team consultations in the week 10, 11, and 12 tutorials. Bring a draft or questions, and your tutor will be very happy to give you feedback and input or feed forward. BCom is also, of course, a reliable source of knowledge in the writing process. Go to Blackboard, Assessment, and click on the team document. This will take you here. This page gives you more detailed instructions about the team document, such as that the word limit is 1500 words, that the executive summary is not included in that word count. I will get back with detailed instructions on the executive summary in a separate recording, part 2. That the due date is in week 13, Tuesday the 29th of May, 11:59 p.m. Any deviations from this require an approved extension application. Name your team document, your team number, and client name. So that is, for example, 24 Powerhouse .pdf or maybe 56 Eat Street Market .pdf. When your team document is ready to submit, appoint one person to do so. Use the submission link at the top of this page. All names have to be found on the title page. At the bottom of this page, you find the CRA sheet for the assessment. This assessment, as earlier mentioned, is worth 25% of this unit, and the CRA sheet consists of 3 equally weighted criteria. It's the content and refers to lecture content week 3 to 5. The document structure refers to lecture content in week 8, and the writing style refers to lecture content week 9. This assessment will result in a team grade, and if needed, the tutor will provide written feedback on page 2 of the CRA sheet when sent back to each team member. So in short, moving forward, incorporate the content feedback you got from the oral presentations and develop your team document accordingly. Apply a collaborative writing style and make sure that you have a flow and consistent writing style and tone and language throughout the entire document. Attend the team consultations and bring questions or drafts to get feedback from your tutor. And appoint one person per team to submit the team document before due. Now this is the end of part 1. We can discuss these points in more details in the lecture in week 11 and upcoming team consultations in tutorials. Remember, due date is Tuesday the 29th of May. Good luck.